All right, and it's National Signing Day. Joined now, he's got a big grin on his face. It's Kolbe Fields. Kolbe, long time coming, man. Lots of hard work.
Yes,
Just
sir.
tell me, how does it feel to make it official? You're a Gamecock. You're signing that paper. What's going
hmm
through your head this week, man? As National Signing Day hits.
It felt like a dream, coming up. I watched everybody else sign before me. Like I watched Leonard Fournette, all those guys sign on TV, and now that I'm actually doing it, it's kind of crazy. So like, it's everything that a kid like dreamed of as growing up.
That's awesome, man. Obviously, congrats to you. You've worked hard to get to this point. So let's talk a little bit about the recruiting process. I know I talked to you. I think it was the very night that you had talked to Shane Beamer and they had offered, and you were like, "Man, I must have thanked Coach Beamer 40 times after they offered." You seemed
Yeah,
like really excited about that offer. I had a feeling
I
at the time
was.
you were probably going to be a Gamecock. But what was it like, sort of being recruited by South Carolina? What was it about them that has led you to commit to them and now to sign with them this week?
All right, so for one, it's the first SEC school who put their trust into me.
Mhm.
That's a big thing because that's the first school to actually believe that you could play at that level. And then on top of that, I've been in contacts with them like months before they offered me, but they was waiting on a decision maker there, and like they kept their word. They was waiting on a head coach. They got a head coach, and they kept in contact with me. And then boom, when Coach Beamer had finally got they announced that he was the head coach, I got the phone call from him, and that's what kind of triggered it all. Like they not lying to me, they for real about what they want to do, and that's what led to it.
So I guess you've talked to Coach Beamer, obviously. Who are some other coaches on that staff? Who are you sort of certainly after you've gotten committed and you've been talking about getting ready to get down this way, man? Who are the coaches you've sort of been talking to in the meantime and building those relationships with for when you get here?
I've been talking to the D coordinator, Coach White,
Mhm.
the Clayton White that just got there. Him, I talked to Coach Mike P, Coach Limbo. I talk to him every day. Coach Beamer, talk to him every day too. So those are the guys I kind of been talking to every day, keeping contact with, getting to know each other ever better, like better every day. So that's what I've been keeping in contact with.
Yeah, what have those conversations been like, or maybe even been about since? I mean, you've been committed now for a little while, so they're not having to
Right,
like convince you right now. But
right.
what type of things do y'all talk about, man?
No, we sometimes just talk about what I do, throughout the day. And some families, like if I got something to talk about, we'll talk about it. They'll
Mhm.
call me, holler at me, just to check up on me, stuff like that. We'll talk about, the stuff that I'll do once I get up there, all types of stuff.
Okay, I got you. Now, Coach Limbo, he was at Memphis. Did you know
Right.
him when you were committed to them? Did you talk to him at all back then, or not really?
I didn't really talk to him, but I knew that he was on the staff because I met him before.
Uh huh. Okay.
So when he had got to South Carolina, he wasn't, too hard on recruiting me because he had just came from Memphis,
Mhm.
which was a real respect thing, and I respected that completely. So, ever
Yeah.
since, I committed and stuff, we've been full fledged talking every day.
Okay, I got you, man. So let's talk about the future. Your future at South Carolina. What has Coach White been talking about? How you fit into this scheme. I mean, we're all excited to sort of see what this scheme looks like, but how does your
Yeah.
skill set fit in? If you take what you do well and then what Coach White wants to do in a general sense, how do you think you're
hmm
going to fit in there? What's the plan?
He told me I was gonna play the Sam and the Will position. He could see me playing that Sam and Will. I'll be blitzing a lot, you know what I mean? And I got a good covering ability, so like my versatility helped me get on the field. So that's what we're just looking forward to. I don't want to say too early. I'm gonna just let my work play, my work and my grind show itself when I get there.
Yeah, speaking of the grind, man, I know you've been working there with Coach AB Albert Brock. He speaks very highly of you, man. I see you smiling about him.
Yeah,
What's
that's my dog.
what has he meant just to your progress in your life on and off the field, man?
Man, I've been training with AB since ninth grade. Yeah,
Mhm.
AB every year I feel like I didn't progress in a new aspect every year I trained with him. So I started off with, I don't know, just AB, just he's that guy. Just know that. That's all. Like he's everything for sure.
Now, did I see something on Twitter? Was this like what 37 inch, 38 inch vertical, something like that?
Yeah, I jumped to 37.
37.
Yeah.
Is that the highest you've gotten before? You think
Yeah, that's the highest I've gotten before. Yeah,
personal
I had
record?
jumped the highest at the little competition thing. It was out of like 50 guys too, 50, 60 guys. And they were
Okay.
all they were some good athletes too. So
Yeah, that's a great sign of explosiveness, man. If you can, anybody that can jump that high, it means they're
yeah,
pretty dang explosive. What are some
that's
of your other?
AB.
You got any other bragging points? In the gym, you got a 40-yard dash you can share, or any of that stuff, man?
I mean, I'm a linebacker and I run a 4.5. I don't know if too many other linebackers could do that. So I
Yeah,
don't really like to brag too much. I just like to
yeah,
I just like to work.
yeah. It's not bragging if I ask you. You didn't
It's
you
all
didn't bring it
good,
up.
man.
So,
Yeah.
all right, man. So, the big day is here. Then it's time to get to Columbia and get to work. What's uh what's the process moving forward these next few months? What are you going to be focused on as far as just getting yourself mentally and physically ready, man?
I'm really gonna be doing the same thing. I work out 6 times out the week, so just continue to build more muscle, get faster, stronger, more explosive. I should be jumping a 40 by the time I go there, and I should be at least running a 4.4, high 4.4. So I'm just gonna continue to build on my craft and get ready to perform in front of the Gamecock Nation.
I got you, man. What's the height and weight at these days?
I'm 6'1". I weighed in at 212 like
Okay.
4 days ago, and I was before y'all might not notice I was 205 pounds.
Uh huh.
So I've been putting on pounds like crazy, and it's
Yeah.
only been a month and a half that I've been working out. So
Okay. You got a goal
yeah,
weight? You got a goal for your weight?
yeah, I won't go. I won't go up there at 217 because I know they're gonna put weight on me, but I don't. I don't think they say they look at me as 220, the 220 guy, because I can
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go up there 217, so they really don't have to do too much. I'm coming ready.
Yeah, so man, you're going to be a part of a recruiting class. It's probably never been done like this before, where
Right.
everything's virtual. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've even been in the facility. That might be the first time you're walking in the facility when you're
Well.
going to be a Gamecock. What's that
Yeah.
like to just, um, I mean, to have to go through this process without being able to take visits, and now at least you know that the process is over and you're going to be playing some SEC ball, man.
I mean, I ain't lying. I'm not tripping. I'm getting out of New Orleans, you know what I mean? Go and see something new. I like to experience new things. So, I'm looking forward to stepping on the campus for the first time, starting a new fresh page, start off clean,
Yeah.
you know. Let's just making my name for myself somewhere else. And that's gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina.
Well, what are you most excited about this journey you got coming up? What's the one thing you're most excited about? Is there anything you can pinpoint?
A fresh start, somewhere new.
Yeah,
You see the same stuff down here. I just want to get somewhere new. I feel like I didn't earn my respect down here. So I feel like I need to earn it somewhere else now. So like that just me keep wanting to get better and keep wanting to earn more respect and get on the national level. So
definitely, man. And you'll have that chance, obviously. So, final question: what's your final message for the Gamecock fans? They're going to be watching this or listening to this. What uh what do they have coming to Columbia? What's your message to them, man?
all I gotta say is they got a savage coming. That's it.
All right,
A
I
savage.
that's a savage. You see him. That's Kolbe Fields, Gamecock signee as of Wednesday this week. He's
Yes,
smiling.
sir.
He's excited, and we're excited for him.
Birds up.
Hey, appreciate the time, man. Appreciate
Yes, sir. No
your
problem.
interviews during the process, and congrats on the success, man. Obviously,
I
you worked for it. You
appreciate it.
deserve it, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, man.
Yes, sir.